Alright guys, so today we're going to be making a brisket. If you like this video or want to see any more videos like this, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I am going to try to be posting way more YouTube videos, so be sure to stay tuned for those. Alright, so today we're going to be cooking a full Packers Cuts brisket. Packers Cuts brisket is when the point and the flat are connected, and you could get the flat on its own, but the flat is going to be the same price as the Packers Cuts brisket, and for half the weight, less than half. So this brisket is already halfway trimmed. It's a USDA prime brisket from Costco. Costco is probably the best place to buy a brisket. We're going to trim off this hard fat that won't render during the cook. You want to leave a lot of fat on the flat, which is the thinner side, because it has less intermuscular fat than the point. So the point, you could clear off all the fat. Make sure to save the fat into a bowl. I don't even really touch the flat unless there's a really thick part of fat on the flat, then I'll take that off. The point has a lot of fat in it, so take all that fat off of it. That's what it looks like after it's trimmed. Then remember, we save the beef fat. Then we're going to start making the beef tallow. But while we're making the beef tallow, we're going to start getting the brisket seasoned. I seasoned it a little bit overnight, then I fully season it after about an hour and a half before you cook it. Today I'm using my TX barbecue rub that I've been working on. Now this is an 18-pound brisket, so it could take a lot of seasoning. And then I like to go over it with a light layer of Rub Love Date Night, which is like black rub, so it gives the brisket a really good color. And when, you want to go very light, because I'm only using it for the color. It'll give the brisket a really good color, but we really just want to get the flavor from the TX barbecue rub. I didn't put the black rub on the side because I want to show you guys that you could still get a good bark without it. Then after that, I seasoned the meat side. I did season the sides with the TX barbecue rub though. I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, it isn't. And the black rub is really a charcoal rub. It's not filled with a bunch of pepper. And the best brisket to get is a brisket with thickest flat, so it cooks more evenly and it doesn't burn up during the cook. Alright, so back to the tallow. You're going to put that in a pot on almost high. Let those things cook. Once they turn around brown, like if they got a sear, you're going to flip them over. Make sure you get all sides. Then you're going to strain it into something and let it cool off. You're going to put it in the fridge till it becomes a solid. This is what the brisket looked like fully after seasoning it. And we're cooking this in the Masterbuilt electric smoker. This recipe is going to work on any smoker you have. Just put it at 250. Now it won't fit in the smoker, so you have to put it on a diagonal rack until it shrinks enough that you could put it the right way. We put it at 250 and we got our smoke tube going with hickory and mesquite wood. Now you want to leave the top open, but once you start to cook, you're going to have it closed for 30 minutes. Then you're going to keep the top open. That's what it looks like while it's in the cooker. Put no water in the water tray and make sure you leave the top vent open. Then wrap it once the bark looks good and it hits 165 internal. Then we wrapped it with some of the beef tallow that we made before. Then once it was probe tender, you let it rest for 2 hours. The first slice, I like to make it thick. It won't bend like that. Then I do all the other ones thinner. And you know that it's good When it bends, holds up on its own weight, and pulls apart good. Now you can't control the shape of the inside of the brisket, so that's what it looked like on the inside. Then you cut it any way you want, and all the thick pieces I cut into cubes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Comment down below if you tried this or what you want to see next. Make sure you share to your friends, and check me out, Pitmaster Matt, on all socials. And my TikTok is Chef Matt too. You could make this with, you could put barbecue sauce on it or whatever you would like. You could add some salt after you cut it open. Thank you for watching.